You've clicked on an English Exposed video where I expose the truth about English. Today, we're going to be looking at some commonly misused words when writing in English. Lose, loose. Lose is a verb that means to fail to win or to misplace. As in, don't lose your keys. We're going to lose. Loose is an adjective that means not tight. For example, my pants are loose. Fewer, less. Fewer is used for things that are counted, as in fewer choices and fewer problems. For example, there are fewer people than last time. Less is used for quantity or amount for things that are measured, as in less time and less effort. For example, he made less of an effort this year. Little, small. Little describes an amount. I have a little money in my bank. Small describes the size of someone or something. I have a small dog. Affect, effect. Affect is usually a verb meaning to produce an effect on something. For example, the news of his sudden death affected his family. Effect is usually a noun meaning to change that results when something is done or happens. The internet has had a huge effect on how people socialize. Farther, further. Farther means a greater distance, and it can be measured. We drove farther down the road. Further is a symbolic distance, a degree, or extent. For example, we wanted to discuss it further, but we didn't have enough time. Principle, principle. A principle is a rule, a law, a guideline, or a fact. For example, the main principle was freedom of choice. A principal is the headmaster or a person who is in charge of a school. The principal shook hands with the graduate. Beside, besides. Beside is a preposition that means close to or next to. For example, the dog is sitting beside me. Besides is also a preposition. It means in addition to or apart from. It can also serve as an adverb that means furthermore or another thing. Besides a pool, the hotel also has a sauna. Counsel, counsel. Counsel is a verb meaning advise and a noun meaning advice or instruction. It can also be used as a noun to refer to a lawyer. He can counsel you on how to deal with the problem. Council is a noun referring to an advisory or a legislative body of people. For example, the council will make a decision next week. Whose. Whose is a contraction linking the words who is or who has. For example, who's got a pen? Who's that talking to your boss? Whose is the possessive form of the pronoun who. For example, whose coat is that? Compliment, compliment. Compliment refers to something that complements something else. This wine complements the meal. Compliment is a remark in the form of admiration, esteem, or approval. Thanks for the compliment. Now listen and repeat the words. Lose, loose. Fewer, less. Little, small. Affect, effect. Farther, further. Principle, principle. Beside, besides. Counsel, counsel. Whose. Compliment, compliment. For more English Exposed videos, watch these next.